see. Do, 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 do.
Oh, HDMI. Okay.
Should be live, but
Oh yeah, that's too much. Oh yeah, that's too much. But them lights go crazy though. That's too much. But them lights. I'm like, yep,
yeah.
this
All right,
this.
we're live. Uh, yeah. So this is episode 77, hitting the polygons and light news week, but still got some things to talk about. So it should be a cool show. But like I said, before we get started, let my people introduce themselves.
Hey, this is Emperor Gil, your co-host.
Hey, this Devon Buddy, as always, glad to be here.
Yeah, and always it's chaotic. So like I was saying, it's a light week with news, but there's a couple topics we can talk about. And well, what y'all want to talk about first? Let's talk about one that probably won't be very long. Uh, this week I think it was the what's his name, Corey Ballard. Yeah, he had a little video, pretty much let not really giving anything, I guess, but giving something about talking about how they're still working on God of War Ragnarok and talking about they don't have anything to show right now, but they will as soon as they have something they can show. Uh, Give me a minute, I got a mess. Yeah, but he's pretty much saying that you know, they're working on the game, and as soon as they have something to show, it was like the anniversary of the other game that came out, the first one that came out, and as soon as they have something to show, they're gonna talk about it. But he didn't really give anything about it. But recently, there's been like I think it was a twiddle. Somebody said that yes, God of War is still on track to come out this year. So I don't know. Do y'all believe? Actually, there's another topic I want to talk about. I forgot about, but it kind of ties into this a little bit. But so do y'all believe? I just want to ask y'all if y'all believe that God of War is gonna come out this year, the new one.
I want to say yes.
You want to, but something that's holding you back. What about
I
you?
mean,
Oh, go ahead.
I'm always going to assume that it might get delayed. So
There's always a
yeah,
possibility. I would.
yeah, and also I don't think they have a. They just had a holiday, right? As a release date.
I don't know if they even have a holiday. I think they just got this year. It might have had a holiday
Yeah.
before. Yeah, not having a concrete date is a little like
Or at least a window, right?
Yeah, they don't even really have a window. Yeah, it's just this year. That's a little sketchy. That's a little sus. What about you, Devin? You think it's gonna come out this year?
You know what I'm saying? It really depends. What y'all afraid? What I'm saying, I'm saying, I'm saying, wait. I'm saying like, I'm saying, I can see it gonna be delayed again.
Yeah, I think it's coming out this year. I don't think it's gonna get delayed. I think if it was gonna come out this year, I think when he said that statement, when he put that video out talking about it, I think he would have delayed it then. I think he would have delayed it at that moment. I don't think he will wait. That's so like like close. Maybe they're not super sure right now, or they're closer. But it was supposed to come out last year, just like Horizon. Both these games, Horizon and God of War, supposedly, they said when they first announced the release dates, these games were supposed to come out last year, and they both got pushed back to this year. That's why I do believe that my main reason I think God of War will come out this year because it was supposed to come out last year, and I don't think it's going to get pushed back another year. If what they said when they first announced the release date, they did announce it for last year, which nobody believed that. That was real soon. But they did say that it was supposed to come out last year, so I do think it will make it this year. That's my main reason because it was already supposed to come out last year and they got delayed to this year. So I don't think it gets delayed again unless something really. But the reason why it doesn't have a concrete release date, I don't know. Maybe they just don't know exactly when they want to put it out. Maybe they're just some other games. Maybe they're just waiting. They have some other games they don't want to put out. Maybe they don't have its own window, so they're not tying into a specific date. But I do think it's going to come out this year. And I do think if they was going to delay it, he would. I think he would have announced a delay when he did this little video. Which this video, I don't know why he did this video. Maybe Sony's been hearing people talk about it being delayed, and maybe I don't know why because he didn't really talk about. He didn't really release any kind of information when he said this. He did this during 420. He's like, oh yeah, maybe he was just high. Oh, let me do something for the fans. I'm feeling good or something. I don't know. you know, it was a strange video to come out on 420 and not really get any information or nothing. Just saying our own track. But when he was talking about it, seemed like they're mainly just working on polishing it. Doesn't really like the bugs and stuff. But I do think that they want this game to be like a banger. So I think they're just taking the time with it. And I do think that it being on both consoles, PS5 and PS4, could be why they got delayed. I think sometimes that, but like I said, I do believe this game does come out this year. I don't know when, but I do think. I think if it's gonna get delayed, they would delay it when he did his video. But I don't know. And like I said, it was supposed to come out last year. It makes sense for it to come out. Just like Horizon was supposed to come out last year. It came out this year, and then I think this game is gonna be a banger. I just think that it's probably gonna be my game of the year. I don't see anything that can beat. I think this year God of War. I don't have anything. I don't see anything coming out this year that can beat God of War. If it's just like it was the first God of War with better graphics and a new story, shit, it's game of the year to me. It wins hands. I don't see anything else. It beats. I mean. Because right now, I haven't played many new games besides Elden Ring and Horizon. And right now, I would probably pick Horizon over Elden Ring. But I mean, I could see any game knocking out Horizon because Horizon wasn't like a masterpiece, or either was Elden Ring. They was enjoyable, but they wasn't nothing special to me. But God of War is a special game because of the story and graphics and gameplay. So. But I believe it comes out. On top of that, there was another developer. I wish I would have had the story still. That he's teasing another game, pretty much saying that Sony's got some other bangers besides God of War coming out. That's coming out this year. That there's some games that's been working on for 4 years that we haven't. There's some games supposedly. It's kind of funny how he's saying it, but I think he was talking about his game, but also he's talking about multiple games, but. When he was talking about his game, he said that this game been working on for 4 or 5 years, and they haven't even showed it, they haven't announced it or nothing. And supposedly this game is gonna come out this year, and it's supposedly a banger like God of War, and he was teasing it. So I wish I would have had this pulled up. I forgot, but supposedly Sony has other games, other bangers that we don't even know about coming out this year. That I don't want to say it on the same level as God of War, but this developer, he was saying like, yeah, it's a banger. Like he was compared to God of War as being the banger, but I don't know how big in scope and all that would be. But I don't know what y'all think about this. What y'all think about Sony having some bangers coming out this year that we don't even know about? Just going to get announced and get dropped this year. We ain't seen them yet. And supposedly there's rumors that Sony has a lot of. We know both studios have announced games that they don't show us yet. But supposedly Sony has a lot of games unannounced that they're working on that they haven't even talked about yet. and we could get some. We could get some of these games could get released this year. So what do y'all think about that? And I think if that's the case, maybe that's what they're waiting for God of War. I think they might release these games before God of War, and then God of War would be like the holiday. I think God of War comes to holiday or a little bit before holiday. I think they'll release some of these other games. I don't know how big they are. These developers teasing them, but I think God of War is just a big holiday around holiday year, and they want to put these games out. But this doesn't make sense not to announce these games at all. Like, some kind of state of play or something. But what do you think this game or these games could be that bangles and possibly come out this year? Y'all have any ideas or?
I had no ideas, but I'm excited.
Yeah, I you know, I don't know. I'm thinking one of them, or the one of the guys talking about, could be like multiplayer games. Like, could be bangers, but I think they're kind of multiplayer games. Like some kind of, and supposedly there's another rumor that Naughty Dog, those supposedly they're teasing they're working on another. In a job posting, they was talking about continuing the Uncharted legacy on games. So maybe they're working on another Uncharted game, but I don't know what it would be. What that would, if that would be. And maybe the guy that was working on this game, I forgot what this studio was. He was talking about this. I don't think anybody even knows the studio. But I think because we still haven't got the Last of Us multiplayer yet. That's coming out as a standalone game. But damn, Last of Us was out 2 years ago, and this was supposed to come out with that game. We haven't even and now we haven't even seen this Last of Us multiplayer yet. So I know they expanded and made it bigger, making it standalone. But I would figure this would have been out by now. Last of Us already been out for about 2 years now, and we haven't even seen it yet. We haven't even seen what this looks like. So, you know, Sony's got some shit cooking up. But on this guy's talking about bingo game, I don't think it's as big as a Horizon or God of War. But I don't think it's as small as an indie game. I think it's probably some type of multiplayer game. But I don't know. When you say Bango, I don't really see it being a multiplayer only games. I really don't even know what it can be. You haven't, Dane Devin? You think it could be or?
No.
Yeah, supposedly this guy I just found it. Yeah, supposedly this guy got a surprise gift from PlayStation Creative Arts team. And he says PlayStation has some bangles coming out this year. I guess because he's part of the Worldwide Studios, and I guess they got like a gift. He says that he's not working on Ragnarok, but something equally cool. That feeling when you have 3 to 5 years of work you can't show. So this dude is really hyping some shit up. I mean, he's saying it's just as cool as God of War Ragnarok. He's gonna have to put up, or he's saying a whole. When you said, I forgot, he said all that, but yeah, he's talking some shit right there. He's talking because God of War Ragnarok. I'm ready. And maybe it's like it could be. I don't think it would be like the Last of Us remake, because that show, I think it got delayed, but that was supposed to come out this year. The Last of Us TV show, so maybe that could be what he's talking about. But I don't know. I don't know who that guy is and what studio he works for. That's a big time tease right there, though. That's a big time tease. But that's got me pumped. Sony's got some bangers coming out, sure. So I'm looking for some. I'm looking for some games, man. I'm looking for some new stuff, man. I'm looking for some, some I mean, I know like 'cause right now, God of War is probably my most anticipated game coming out this year, and then after that, I'm really looking forward to the Ninja Turtles collection and the new game. They got both of them. But besides those two games, I'm not really looking for any other game coming out this year. There's no other games I'm really excited for. So, you know, hopefully there's some shit. But let's. Y'all want to move on to this? Y'all have anything else to say about this before we move on?
No,
Y'all ready to talk about this ad stuff? Let's talk about these ads. So supposedly, a Business Insider is saying that Sony is working on an ad system to put ads in games. Let me see if I can get more details on it. But it looks like it's gonna be Sony and Microsoft. Looks like they're both trying to do it. Both of them are doing it. Probably gonna be almost the same thing. But there'll be an ad program that brands can advertise in the games. Uh, and it's pretty much encourage developers to keep building free to play games. So, what do you think about Sony and Microsoft both trying to do this? I mean, we definitely don't want ads in games, especially if you pay for the game. You don't want no ads. I'm already hating fucking YouTube and Twitch because it seems like beginning of this year, both YouTube and Twitch just got fucking ads like fucking crazy, boy. I was like, I've never seen so many ads on YouTube and Twitch lately. I'm like, damn. I click on Twitch to watch something. Before I even get to watch what's on Twitch, they hit me with fucking 9 ads. I'm like, damn. Just, I ain't even watched 1 minute of content yet to see if I want to stick around and watch this, and you hit me with fucking 9 ads. I'm like 30 seconds each. It's like shit. And then I'm just like, it's like all of a sudden this year, it's just like ads, 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 ads. You know, it's like damn, come on. And YouTube's too. There's been like even YouTube is like both from the beginning of the year. They're like, oh, we're hitting you with fucking 50 million ads. I'm like, it's like ramped up their ads. It seems like this year, people trying to get paid, man. Shit, economy's hurting for money. Everybody's trying to get paid, boys. Shit. But yeah, what what y'all think about? I mean, of course I know y'all don't like it, but give me some feelings about this, and let's let's try to break it down. To me, I would say if this allows more to free to play games on PlayStation, because there's a lot of free to play games on PC. I just seen another game that's kind of like Genshin Impact. It's in like closed beta. It's pretty much like a Genshin Impact ripoff, but it looks really really cool. And if this game was on PlayStation, I would definitely give it a try because I like what I seen of the gameplay and stuff. It looked really fun. I like the characters and stuff. I watched a video. I watched this video that's on YouTube. Guy was talking about it. It looked really awesome. But I would definitely will be playing if it came on PlayStation. But I'm all down for giving people more free to play games. But it's how you do the ads, and then if the ads come to games you pay for, and all that. It depends how they do it if they're smart about it. But of course, I wish there was no ads at all. But if it allows to be more free to play games, I mean, I know, hey, I can't be mad at it. But you know, we have to really wait and see how they implement it and stuff. But if they can get more free to play games on PlayStation, that's always cool. But what y'all got? What y'all got? What's y'all's? What's on y'all's mind about this?
yeah. So like, I actually saw this earlier in the day. My brother actually sent me a text message with this news, and I was like, "What the hell's going on here?" But then when I read it a little bit more, it seems like they're just excluding it to free to play games for right now. It's just free to play games. For that, I'm like, all right, that's fine. Obviously, it's free to play games. They need to make money somehow.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like, yeah, that's fine. And to be honest, when I was thinking about it, when I first read this, I'm like, how would that make any sense? Because for me, the ads would need to make sense within the world. But then again, it's like, well, that doesn't make any sense either.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I can see some games the ad could be on the billboard or something, but I don't think the ads
It's
be
like when
paying it.
playing Apex. Apex is like you're gonna be seeing a ad for Pizza Hut or something.
Yeah, I think Apex would be kind of easy to do because Apex is just a game you jump on. I can see an ad coming on like right before you
Aren't there
start,
like banners inside the game?
right before you start the game. I can see them giving you an ad, right before you pick your characters, and then when it's loading up, they give you an ad. Or even like in doing loading. I mean, don't really have many loading screens now, like on PS5 and the new Xbox. But I can, it'd be like when you would traditionally have a loading screen. They're like, oh, here's an ad. I don't think that's bad, right? Instead of, usually you get like game like hints. Maybe one of those instead of getting game hints, do those loading screens.
I don't think that would make any sense.
I
Loading
mean,
screens
it doesn't
they're
fit with the.
going pretty fast now.
Yeah, but they can make it slow it down. Like even Horizon, they slowed it down just because I
It's
forgot
just
why
too
they
good.
slowed it. For whatever reason, they made it slower, even though it can go fast. They can load faster, so they can slow it down if they want to. Not every time, but maybe this one time, it's slow loading screen so they can fit an ad in, right? Which I think if it's on a free to play game, I don't, I'm trying to think like Apex makes the most sense before you load into the map. After you pick your characters and it's like about to load you into the map. Oh, let's give you a advertisement or something like, oh, you want an energy drink for you get pumped up before you play the game. That I could see something like that. You know, oh, you want some snacks and pizza. Something like that. To me, that wouldn't be bad, right? Before it is stuff is like, especially like in a game you pay for, like a Horizon or a story-driven game, and you're playing the game, you about to get to the cutscene, like, oh, cut ad. That's where it becomes a problem. Stuff like, especially games like that when you're playing a big triple A story driven game and you're about to hit a cutscene and oh, let's hit you with an ad. Like, what the hell is going on? That would take you out of the game, especially those games where you're really into the story and stuff. But like free to play games like Apex and Genshy, uh, that's the ones I really play. Even Fortnite, I don't think would be bad, especially when you're already like you're dropping in maps every new match. I don't think that's stuff. I don't think that would be bad, but it really depends how they incorporate it and how they do it. And like I said, if it's
But
in
what
free,
you feel about in like actually in game like ads?
I mean, I think if it's a free to play game like Apex, it wouldn't bother me because Apex is I don't really play the game for the story and lore. I just play to shoot people, right? So it wouldn't affect me at all. Genshi, um, I mean, I don't think it affects me in Genshi either. I mean, it wouldn't make sense, but I don't really play Genshi for the story. I mean, it has a story, but I mean, it's playing it for the characters and leveling up,
But
leveling
it's,
up. But I mean, it really depends on what game I'm playing, right? If I'm playing, like I said, if I'm playing like a really awesome story driven game and it's like this ads in the game makes no sense, yeah, that I mean that takes you out of the game. That takes you out of the immersion. But like I said, if it's like free to play games really don't most of the time don't have big time stories and you don't the most free to play games are like shooters and battle royale games and I don't think those ads will affect those games that much. They will just put them in before the match starts, like run an ad before the match starts, like when you're loading into it. I don't think that, even in Halo, if you in multiplayer, if you put an ad in before you started the game, because Halo has funny loading screens, man. It just you get into the game, it shows you the map, and it runs that same screen 3 times. Like it's probably because it's running on the three. Some people are playing on the 360 and other Xbox, and it's just having a hard time, and those systems loading, so you get stuck with what they're loading too. So, but if it put like a ad between those matches, then I don't think it would be bad either. But yeah, go ahead, Devin. You gonna say something?
like I don't say like I don't say like I said like I feel like I feel like I'm starting to have a flashback with you when these ads happens on YouTube because it was I don't know, I forgot what year. There was this there was a lot of ads on YouTube was crazy. Was crazy that year, which was known as the YouTube ads apocalypse. Get what the too many damn ads on there is just like it's just like damn like how many ads did I do it need? But for now, I'm seeing it gonna be through a platform, gonna be through a platform of gaming like Netflix, like Netflix, like Netflix have lost like 200 to like 200 subscri-
Yeah, they lost a lot
to
of subscribers. Yeah.
subscriber and pretty much now they consider to have an ad on their Netflix. Like I just feel I feel like I just have a flashback that it might be there might be like we might see an ad apocalypse in the streaming in the not just games but just
Everywhere.
everywhere
Yeah.
though.
Yeah. It's I mean, people gotta get paid. I mean,
Like
it's. Go ahead.
I understand. Like I understand get paid. I understand get paid, but damn, I understand you losing lose a lot of subscribers because don't let me. I ain't gonna bring that up. But like it's just like why though? I understand. I understand you like permanent losing and like there was like pretty much why it just I don't understand you try get your money up though, but like I just feel like sometimes as I feel like sometimes as is like pointless on some like there are people like on Twitch like who is not nice subscriber though. Not like not a not subscriber though. Not a subscriber. Yeah, like yeah, when you click on this, not subscribe or people channel though, or people channel yeah, like first dude, there's some people there's some people that don't. There's some people who had a setting just percent no ads, but somehow they still get ads from it though, because like even though like he has someone turn off their ads though, turn off their ads though, because like every it just like every like what point like there's people there's some people what point having what what's the point having having like I don't know. It's just crazy. Like I understand. I understand they should probably try to get money by playing ads though, but there gotta be other way to do it though. Because not because I can't imagine, but streaming platform is one thing. Streaming platform one thing, but on video games though, I can't imagine we in some important story or they build to a climax of the game, and all of a sudden the ads pop up. That just ruined the whole game.
No, yeah, yeah. I don't think.
Right
I
there.
think if they put ads in, they will have. They had one thing. Like I said, right now it's gonna be in free to play games, so it's not gonna be a big story climax because it's gonna be in free to play games, and those games don't have a good story.
Free to play.
Yeah, it's gonna be in free to play games right now. So I don't.
Dude, dude, imagine play Apex. Imagine play Apex. Like there are like three squad left. In the middle of the game, all of a sudden, and all of a sudden, the ads that come out of nowhere, the as over, you just you sure you sure it's already over, like you already got shot.
Yeah, well, they're not. I mean, if they put the ads, they're gonna do it. They will use.
Like
They ain't.
like
They're
during
not gonna. They're not gonna put them
during
in.
during in the game.
Yeah, they're not gonna. I say if they put ads in those type of games, they're not. They're gonna be smart about it. They're gonna put the ads before you even start the match. It's when you load into the game, when you pick your character, and before you even start the map, what they're gonna do? Like when you had the loading screens, they're gonna put them in loading screens. They'll probably put them in loading screens. When you load into the map, here's an ad before you even start the match. That's how they're gonna do it. To me, that's the best way to do it right now, and at least in that
Yeah,
type of game. Other
it's
games, I
just
don't know, but they're not gonna. They're not.
man,
It would
it's
be
just
stupid for them
stupid.
to put an ad before
Wait, wait,
a cutscene.
dude, next thing you know, the next thing you know, like you you don't want to ask for free to play, but click here to pay like $5 like $5 a month of ad free.
Well, I don't have a problem with that because you don't have to do it. It's a free to play game. I don't have a
Dude, I
problem.
just I just saying though.
Yeah, I understand you're saying. I'm just. This is just my opinion. I don't mind free to play games doing stuff like that because they'll give you the game. They give you the option to play for free or pay money and have a better experience. Now, if the version of it free to play is really bad, it's not fun to play. Well, you just choose not to play. And if you don't want to pay money for the game, to get the no ads or a battle pass, and the free to play game, the free to play version of the game is not fun because of the ads, then you don't have to play it. But I never get mad of a free to play game putting, well, for the most part, unless it's like pay to win, that kind of sucks. But for the most part, if a free to play game gives you an option to play for free, I don't get mad in how they charge you for other things, even though they charge you so much for skins. It's ridiculous, but you don't have to do that. So I never really get mad. I don't agree with the super pricey skins and stuff, but maybe having ads makes the skins less money because you look at these even on Apex. I see some skins. Oh, I wouldn't mind. Maybe I would buy a skin, but now I'm not paying $20 for a skin. You got me fucked up. So maybe having ads makes them having skins not be $20. You know, because right now you
Hmm.
buy skins in like Fortnite and Apex, and skins are ridiculous. You pay $20 for a fucking skin. Like, are you fucking kidding me? So maybe having ads, probably not, because they want more. Companies in the end are greedy. They want more money. But
Well, of
maybe that does
course.
something. But to me, it's like I don't think they're gonna put the ads in the middle of like they'll be middle of. I think they'll be put them in the middle of like not cutscenes, but like loading screens. Or before you start, like if you jump in Apex, before you jump into the map, oh, when you pick your character, here's a ad. Like I said, I never get mad of free to play games charging things because if I can play the game and enjoy it for free, I don't have a problem. Even Apex, I mean even the Genshi, I mean I hate the wish system. I wish you can I like I got my character, but I wish I would pay money just to get a character I wanted. I wouldn't pay a whole lot of money, but if I was able to guarantee you get a character, I wouldn't mind spending a little bit of money. I don't want to pay money for premium gems just to wish for a character. That's stupid. I don't agree with that. Just I have a chance. I would never pay money just to have a chance to get a character, like a lottery. But if I was able, buy a character, like buying the skin in Apex, I would probably, if it wasn't super crazy, I wouldn't mind doing that. But in the end, I don't really get mad because in the end, I'm playing the game for free. So I try not to get mad about how they charge things and that kind of stuff. I mean, I don't. It sucks having ads. Like I said, I'll be watching Twitch and I'll be watching like some people play Apex and they get it's like the top three teams left and they get in the battle and I'm oh yeah, here's the action. The top three teams left and they get in the battle and it hits me with fucking ads. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Just hit me with a fucking ad, fucking 5 ads, and then I come back and the fucking match is already over. I'm like, what the fuck? Just that that stuff that sucks. But I don't think they would incorporate the ads into a game like that because they know that would piss people off. And I don't think they're gonna be putting them in AAA games. At least right now, they're gonna be putting them in free to play games. And most free to play games don't really have. I mean, you have cutscenes, but then people don't play free to play games for the stories. So, but I don't think most free to play games are like battle royale games anyways, or some type of shooter games. So I think it's easy find easy spots to put the ads in those games. But we'll have to see. Anything else? I was just waiting for y'all to have you found anything else to say about this.
Nope.
Said like just a pretty I guess it don't say it don't say it don't say it just it don't say it's just pretty stupid.
Yeah, it definitely sucks. It definitely sucks. But I don't. I think if they do it right,
Like
I don't think it would be that big of a deal. But it would be a. It does suck that they're even doing it. But I don't want to complain until I see it in action and see how they do it.
because because per already you go have people outrage.
But people are outraged no matter what.
I know I know that though,
But like I said,
but
especially if it's free to play games, I can't get too mad when them put stuff like this in free to play games because I don't have to pay anything to play the game. So, and some of these free to play games, like even Apex and Genshin, I think about Genshin and what kind of game it is. Like before being free to play, it's they got voice actors in the game and everything. I mean, of course they're making money because people are into it and spending. People are spending money in the game. But if you think about somebody like me who hasn't spent one dime into the game, what kind of experience I'm getting in this game, like the art style and the graphics and the music, and it has voice characters in it. I mean, it's a bangle for a free to play game, and I ain't spending no money on it, and it's how I look what kind of game it is. It's beautiful. It's a pretty good looking game, and it runs pretty good on the PS5. So I can't get mad at developers when they get some money back. But hopefully, if it just happens, if Microsoft and Sony are both looking into it, it's probably gonna happen. But I think as long as they do it smart and it's in free to play games, I don't think it's that big of a deal. But it does suck, and I think there will be an outrage on it. It's gonna happen, but so I think was there anything else before I get into this Halo topic? If there is, what is uh
huh. As a Netflix also the Netflix also going crack down on password sharing.
they want money.
Okay.
But yeah,
Cause,
the next topic is Halo season 2. Uh it's a lot to talk about with this. I have a lot to pack because I am a big Halo fan. I bought my Xbox Series S just to play Halo Infinite, and the game is fun. Like we've been talking about this. The game is fun. I've been playing Halo for the last 2 days. I'm trying to get my battle pass completely ranked up because season 2 comes out in about a week, and I want to max up my battle pass. So I've been back on playing it, and it's fun. I enjoyed it. I remember I played the last 2 days for about an hour each. And I'm having fun with it. Plus, I've been off work for the last 2 days, so I've been enjoying my vacation, getting some gaming in. But um, yeah, it's not. I ain't gonna lie, it's not looking good for Halo right now with the content they got. We got season 2 coming out, and Halo was delayed. It came out. Well, it didn't. People love the most people love the game. It's fun, but people even when it first came out, the lack of modes and lack of maps is a little. It should. most time Halo comes out with more maps and modes than this, and this didn't have all that, especially after being delayed. Didn't have co-op campaign. It didn't have Forge. Well, both of those are supposed to come out season two. Well, season two comes out. Oh no, it's still not gonna happen. Supposedly, both are gonna come out in season two, but it's gonna come out sometime in the middle of season two. Well, now I just seen today season two is getting delayed. Now season one was already delayed. It was a long season, right? That's one reason people are like, damn, season two's coming out. Season one was delayed, and then season two comes out, and season two doesn't even have that much content after season one was delayed, and now they have announced season two is going to be extended. So season two is not going to end until November, and season two, I mean, I have a lot to say, so you better get ready. Season two is now going to be extended until November 7th. And season 2 doesn't even have that much new stuff, really. I mean, you got a new battle pass, but you only got 2 new maps. Damn, only 2 new maps? That's ridiculous as it is now. Only 2 fucking new maps. 1 arena map and 1 big team battle. Well, one time they need more big team battle maps as it is, because it's a little light on that. So that's weak sauce. Especially since season 1 was delayed. And then plus, since Forge mode, it's not even coming out in the beginning of season 2. It said right now it says season Forge mode is not coming out until September. What kind of shit is that? Oh, and it's just gonna be an open beta. It's not even gonna be the final product. It's like, and I don't even know when. And then they got the campaign network co-op late August target. It's like, but yeah, but the whole fucking season 2 being extended into November 7th is just too long. Halo's just not have enough. You don't have enough content, and your seasons are too long. When you come up with new seasons, the seasons have enough new content, and then you extend those seasons for so long. And then season 3 is when you're gonna get the campaign co-op. So you're not even gonna have the full campaign co-op experience into the next season. It's like, what the hell's going on? But then they announced some new modes though in season 2, which is they're bringing King of Hill, which I don't know how they didn't have at the launch. One called Lane Grab, which I have no idea, and then the one that's kind of like a battle royale is called Last Spartan Standing, but this is not. This is on Last Spartan Standing is like it's kind of like a battle royale, but a short battle royale because it's only 12 people, and you're just playing on a big team battle. And it's like it's kind of like battle royale, but it's not. It's like if you're coming down to the last section of battle royale, that's what Last Standing would be. And but I still think they're working on the battle royale mode. I think this is just like but yeah, like I said, I enjoy Halo Infinite, but it's a fun game. But I don't understand what the fuck and they have another studio helping them out too, which is a team that's working on supposedly the new mode, which is like a big mode, which is probably the actual official battle royale mode. But it's like I don't know what Xbox is. Xbox and three. I like Halo is the banger. It's the what put Halo. It's what put Xbox on the map. And you got something so good with Halo. With the combat feels so good, and people love Master. You got the Master Chief TV show on right now, and you got something good with this game. It's just the lack of content and the season stuff. It's just I don't know. I just think right now, I don't think what they have enough. People might come back, but if they come back, how long are they gonna come back for? I mean, this is not enough content to keep people playing. You gotta be with the competition. Like these other games have new seasons all the time. These other games got better battle passes. They got more reasons why people play these games because they like the battle pass. They like the stuff you unlock for your battle. They like the cosmetics. Halo's battle pass, even though I'm trying to get to the end, it's weak sauce. The items you get for your Spartan, it's weak. Like it's not even that cool. Like this, you're just trying to get basic fucking colors for my visors. Like one of a lot of the battle pass items you get is just fucking colors for my fucking Spartan helmet. When in the old games, you just that's part of your customization. Now that's a battle pass item. They get this bit of, I get a color for my visor. So the battle pass and the item stuff is weak, and that on top of the content, not having enough content, it's just like it's a bummer because the game is fun to play. But they have to be, but being a live service game, they I don't know. I just don't think if I just don't know if they can get after season two with this content. I don't know. I don't see it dying, but I don't know because the competition's heavy, and we don't know what other games are coming out. And I can see Halo getting left because people are not going to play this game if they don't have a good battle pass, good items to get, and then not enough content. I don't, especially. I think Forge mode is what they needed because Forge mode is people make their own content. People make when you make your own maps in Forge, and you make your own type of game modes. That will get people playing because people will play people's other modes, and not having Forge modes, especially with the lack of content you have, not having Forge mode right now really hurts them. And I know that really hurts them, and hopefully the Forge mode beta, whatever that is not bad when it comes, but that comes out so late into season two. It's just like, and then having season two be extended for that long, it's just crazy because like I said, I like Halo, but I just think I just don't understand what they're doing with the content, and you know, and they came out and said, "Oh, we know people are impatient. We know we gotta do better." And then they come out with this shit. It's just like, and then they extend season two. I'm just like, oh man, I just I don't know. What y'all got to say about this? I don't know. I got more to say probably, but I can go on and on. I know y'all not into
Well,
Halo, but you know,
I hadn't thought about Halo in a long ass time.
and it's
That's
what I'm
what I
saying.
haven't
It's
installed
just
on my PC.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a shame. Like I really thought me and my friends were gonna play Halo. Like I said, I bought an Xbox One or Xbox Series S just to play Halo because I'm like I really I remember playing it back in the day, man. Halo One with my friends doing LAN parties and stuff. Love it. It's still my favorite shooter. But of course, people are older and we don't have time to play with people like we used to. So part of playing Halo is playing with your friends. So that's a big deal. It's just for one reason I don't play right now because I'm not. Most of my friends is you know everybody has their own lives and older and families and everybody has different times where they can game. So I don't get to and stuff. But still, it's just like Halo Junior where people fall off because the main reason is just the lack of content. And then I just don't see 3 for 3. I mean, after the game's been delayed, and then you had it you delayed some stuff from season one into season two, and then you extend season one. You make season one longer than it was supposed to, especially compared to other games like this on the market. And then you come out with season two, and then you delay stuff again, and then stuff you have for season two is not that much. It's like I, I don't know what they're gonna do to keep people playing it, man. I mean, people might. I don't think a lot of people see it, and a lot of them say, well, you know what? That ain't really that much. I don't know if I even want to come back. And then people who do want to come back because they like Halo, they're gonna come back for a little while, but it's not gonna keep them hooked because it's not enough new stuff. Unless that new mode that's kind of like battle royale, it's so fun. People just want to play that, but I just don't think it's enough content to bring everybody back. And the people they bring back, I don't think they're gonna stay for a long time. But what y'all got on it?
I
Yeah,
don't know. It's like,
just as far as
well,
like what the content comparing it to other games as far as like seasons go and stuff. Like I just don't understand how Microsoft is. This is fucking Halo. No, this. I don't know. I know it's free to play game right now as far as the multiplayer goes, but you know, this when this game came out, it blew up on Xbox. Right, this game was hot when it came out. You think, oh shit, Halo's back. People loving it. We gotta put this work out. We gotta get this content out, you know. And then they just let it fucking fall off the fucking cliff because they can't update. They can't. Microsoft spend all this fucking money on all these fucking studios. Get a studio to help 343. Get more people in. You see what happened with 343? People leaving. Like not just people on the top of 343 are leaving. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Like, come on, Microsoft. You need to get people in there to get the shit pumping out. I don't understand. You got a Halo, and y'all just treat it like shit. Y'all here buying all these fucking studios and shit, buying fucking Activision, and you got Halo that I don't know. That's fucking great. I don't understand how they treat. Mm, you know.
I mean, I want to say that this could be the effect of what's been happening in the world for the last 2 years. But then people are leaving the studio itself, so I'm like, maybe there's something else going on.
Yeah, I know pandemic has something to do with it being delayed, but this game was already in delay mode before the pandemic even happened. This, you know, Halo has been worked on for so long.
That's what I'm saying. It's like something's been going on in that studio that
Yeah, they announced Halo Infinite
they had
before
to
they even.
rework the entire game
Yeah,
at some point.
yeah. Halo Infinite was announced way before they even announced the new Xbox, right? You know,
Yeah.
so and like I said, and I can understand stuff. You know, the pandemic happened, but just something to having new maps. How hard? It's not hard to make maps. I'm just talking about. I'm not talking about like
Yeah, okay.
this
Question.
maps. I mean, I don't want to compare myself to these guys,
Yeah.
but I know I worked in Unreal. I don't know what engineering is, but I worked in the game editors. I know how to make maps, and they got a team. You to have like a maps is so crazy. It does not make no sense. And then for season 2 to only have 2 new maps, everything else, you know, I don't know what's going on. It's crazy. Okay, but the map, just to make maps, is unbelievable. Like, dude, just to fucking make maps. They should have had 4 or 5 maps at a fucking minimum for season 2. Maybe because we're not paying for the season content. Maybe that's why. Because usually when, before Halo come out with new DLC, this season you have like the map pack would be like 4 or 5 maps. 2 maps is ridiculous to come out for season 2. You needed 4 maps at a minimum. It should have been 2. Should have been 2 arena maps and 2 big team maps. It is unbelievable they only got 2 new maps for this season. I cannot fucking believe only 2 maps. I don't understand. That's one thing. Because
So I have a question. How many maps from all the maps that they currently have are just maps from other games? Or are they all new?
no, new.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, you could. You're like, you know what they could do? Oh, you know what? 343's like, oh, you know what? We only got 2 maps. Let's put it, you know, for this season. Let's put an old map in. That's still a little bit to it, like they have in the past, right? In the past they've had
Yeah.
old maps they brought in and they've changed them up for new engine. They could have did that. Enough. They didn't do any of that so far.
I mean, it's like they could have just put in older maps that are like fan favorites.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Or like was it Battlefield 5 when it took place during World War II? They actually brought back they brought back the level designer of one of the fan favorite maps from Battlefield 3. They brought him back to rework the map called Metro. And they made a brand new map out of an old map that was everybody's favorite map.
Yeah, I don't understand. And maybe, you know, they got these you know, the abilities you get. So maybe they got to make the maps fit the playstyle. But Halo still plays the same. You know, you get the new abilities, but for the most part, any of the old maps. I mean, I didn't play the last Halo, but even from Halo 4, the ones I play, a lot of those maps can work in this Halo. Like, there's no. it's Halo is the same. It's the same flow, especially in arena maps. Maybe the big team you might have to design, but as far as arena maps, a lot of them old maps can fit right into this game, and that would get people excited. And I just don't understand how they didn't do that. Like I said, if they would have had Forge mode, it would have made up for the lack of content. It would have made up for the lack of maps because people would go in Forge mode and make their own maps and stuff, right? But they don't have that. Even in, it's supposed to come out, they don't have it, and then it's supposed to come out season two. It's pushed at the end of season two, and then that when it comes out, it's beta. So the lack of maps is just should not. 2 maps is nothing. They should have 4 maps and maybe a old map in. Like I just don't understand the lack of maps. It's unbelievable. It's just I don't know what and it's I mean I don't know. I know the pandemic happened, but even if people are working at home, they can make some fucking maps, dude. You know, like I said, I don't want to compare myself to these guys because I'm what I did working on game or working on mods. I don't want to compare my skills to these guys. Trust me, I'm especially now. I've worked in games so long. Stuff is technology's definitely changed, and you know, but I know the basics of it. I've worked on mods and worked on making maps, especially like first person shooter maps, and there shouldn't be no even people who use Forge mode make maps and stuff and that like even playing Dreams and doing stuff in Dreams is like the lack of maps is just it's unbelievable. I don't know maybe they don't have anybody on 343 Studios. Maybe they just don't have anybody in maybe they just don't have a team. I don't know what's going on, but the lack of maps is just unreal to me. It is unreal, especially for a game like this, like an arena type of game. You need maps. You need maps. You need maps and modes for like a game like this, and it's just crazy that they don't. Yeah, I would like to know what's going on in 343, like with people leaving and stuff, and you think Microsoft, and then you got. Yeah, I mean, I can go on and on, but I hope Halo Infinite can recover, but I hope it just sticks around until they do more. But I think 343 or the other studio they need to come out with some. Season 2 is kind of weak. Like I said, I've jumped back into Halo just to try to get my battle pass maxed out before it comes out, but I don't know. I don't know if a lot of people come back and play, and I just think with the battle, it has a lot of issues. I think keeping it for being great, keeping for a lot of people playing it, to keeping it up to with Fortnite and stuff, and Apex, and I don't know how many people play it right now, but I know a lot of people jumped off. Even streamers, you don't even see people really streaming it no more. You see like when they have the tournaments, you see that, but like one guy I watch you play, he's actually a pro player on Halo. A lot of times when he's not streaming like a official match or whatever, what's he streaming? What's he playing? He's streaming Apex. He's a pro player for Halo. He left his pro team on Apex to get into Halo when it first came out. You know, but now he goes back and plays Apex just to have fun. He's always complaining about Halo, but he still likes Halo. He's still professional playing for Halo when they have tournaments. But when he's just playing to play on streaming, he streams Apex. One reason because people watch, he gets more views when he plays Apex. But you know, and it's a shame. But yeah. Even like comparing it to a free to play game called Spitfire or whatever that game was, Splitgate or Splitgate, the game that pretty much copied the playstyle of Halo. That game was a free to play game, and that game has more maps than Halo and more modes. And we don't have a single player campaign, but like Halo's Halo should have had more maps or at least the same many maps as that game. Because that game is completely free to play. Halo, you have to pay for the campaign, but it's like, it's when you see stuff like that, you're just like, wow. But yeah, that's all I have on that subject matter. If y'all have anything else to say about it, though, like I said, I hope they turn it around because I really like Halo. Like I said, I bought my Xbox S1 just to play it, and now the Xbox Series S is. I turn on this to watch the Halo Live TV show on Paramount because I can't right now. You can't get Paramount Plus on your PlayStation, so I watch Paramount Plus on my Xbox. Well, I could watch it on a TV, smart TV, but uh, I think that's all the gaming topics or something. Uh, yeah. I mean, y'all have any other gaming topics before we
Nope.
close the show down?
I got none.
Yeah, I mean, guys, that's probably gonna be the show. Everybody out there trying to get a PS5. It's a struggle out there, you know. And yeah, I think that's gonna be the show. Until next time, keep gaming. Peace.